Alright guys, time for your daily Drewism. So when I've talked to a lot of you guys out there with a lot of questions that you have, you're talking about how many calories should I have, how many calories should I have, how many calories should I have. I went and I biked and I did my treadmill and I did all the things. The one thing that you're all missing is resting metabolic rate. And I've talked about this before, but I'm bringing it back up because obviously some of you are not listening. So for those that want it simple, Google resting metabolic rate or BMR or RMR, and then just plug in a nice little calculator, which will soon be on my website. For the rest of you, if you take this nice little formula, 8.7 times your weight in kilograms, minus 25 times your height in centimeters, plus 865, that will give you your resting metabolic rate. With your resting metabolic rate, you take your activities, you add those in. So again, you go on there, you bike for an hour, you did the treadmill for an hour, find out how many calories that in, add those together, total calories burned. Okay, so this is how many calories you've burned all day long. Because if you just accounted for your activities, you're gonna be way, way off. So we take our total calories consumed, and if they are greater or less than, that will equal our weight loss or our weight gain. So total calories consumed with total calories burned greater or less than equals weight loss, weight gain. Makes sense? Good. When we're talking about a weight loss, we want to keep it between 500 and 1,000 calories. Anything more than 1,000 calories, it overstresses the body, and you're probably going to retain it, and you're going to be a little ticked off because you're burning all these calories, but you're not eating enough to sustain it. Next, you want to make sure that you are regulating your water intake, because there's a 9-pound swing can be in a day in a gallon of water. So if you're good with water one day and bad with another day, you see a massive weight fluctuation. So make sure you regulate that as far as looking on the scale. Last, you want to make sure that you regulate the time of the day that you're doing it and the clothes that you're wearing. Keep all these things as consistent as possible, so that way you can start eliminating variables when you're trying to figure out whether or not your weight is going in the right direction or the wrong direction. And as always, try not to use weight as a measurement. Try to go to body fat, and I'll talk about that on the next time. We'll see you tomorrow.